I shall to VGLP, or Aaron, depends how you know me. I am back again with week 6, I think, of weekly viewings. Last week was Mr. I Won't Forget. And who do I have with me today?
You have Sunlightblade. How's it going, everyone? My name is Joe.
Hello, Joel. I will try to
Hey, how you doing,
remember
man?
your. I'm good. I will try to remember your real name through this, but I will probably just keep calling you Sunlightblade.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Whatever you want.
Because, I mean, anything to do with memory is terrible.
Yeah, no, same here.
Good. But, anyway, so, Joel,
Yep.
how did you start your channel?
Um, so, I was actually fairly late to the party, which people are always, I think, surprised by, but, I joined, I would say, maybe 6 months after Dark Souls 1 was released, and so I never played Demon Souls, but I just one day uploaded a video after watching a lot of the Dark Souls uploaders that I was really interested in, like Rosie and Jay Blackmail and Mr. I Won't Forget. I decided to upload a video of me showcasing what I believe to be the most overpowered build, and since that was post-patch 105, I believe,
Yeah.
it was a flipping build in full giants with a lightning claymore, and it was horrendously overpowered.
My God.
And yeah, I was just showcasing it really, and for some reason that video went, for my first ever video,
Yeah.
it actually got over 1,000 views and I think 100 likes, which, for my first video, I was astonished. So
Yeah.
from there, yeah, I just carried on really, and it snowballed from there.
That sounds like an OP, just ridiculously overpowered build.
It was disgusting, yeah. I'm so glad those types of things got nerfed because, yeah, at that time, lightning weapons themselves were
Yeah.
very overpowered too.
Yeah.
Like, there was no point in having 40-40 scaling. You might as well just have had a lightning weapon and you would do more damage or at least the same damage. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it was different times.
I made a sickening build, actually. So, post-patch, so
Yeah.
where everything was nerfed, I managed to make a ninja flipping giant dad with Sunlightblade.
I did hear that depending with like 99 endurance and things, you
Yeah, you can.
could technically still do it. Yeah, that was interesting. Well, the interesting thing is, I've always been interested in patches and glitches and that kind of things
Yeah.
because that's why I started my Legendary Glitches series. I personally think patches and glitches have actually shaped Dark Souls history and Demon Souls and Dark Souls 2. Patches seriously changed the entire game.
They
I don't know,
really
that's
do.
why I started that series because not only is it entertaining because it showcases some of the funny glitches in Dark Souls 1, it changed it completely. Some of the patches, like patch 105, patch 106, completely changed how the game was played, especially the online aspect. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I always thought glitches were quite a big part of Dark Souls, really.
Yeah, that makes absolute sense. But yeah, so, um, why did you choose to continue uploading?
Yeah. See, as I said, I have quite a bad memory, and even though that's not that long ago, it's like a few years ago or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to remember, but I think I just. I'm trying to remember now. There's always the fact that people are watching and that people are responding and interacting and liking your videos, commenting, giving their opinions.
Yeah.
There's something gratifying about that, something that makes you just want to continue. That's just YouTube by itself.
Yeah.
As for Dark Souls, once I started playing Dark Souls, I stopped playing every other game I'd ever played. And that's still true today. I can't even remember the last time I played any other game, which, I mean, you could look at that any way you want, really. But, yeah, I just could not get into any other game. So the fact that because I just get bored instantly. And the fact that I continued playing Dark Souls 1 meant that, I thought, if I record videos, then it's just an extra sort of thing I can do with Dark Souls to keep me interested. And, yeah, it did.
And
So
it kind of just snowballed rather rapidly from there.
Yeah, it did. It was if you yeah, basically, I started. What I basically started doing is getting really interactive and involved with the community.
Yeah.
And I think if you're like actually similar to what you're doing right now,
Hmm.
I started making friends with other uploaders, other people. I started talking to other people, getting their opinions.
Yeah.
I got really friendly with people like Rosie, Red Rosie Sugar. Uh, Me and her, I guess you could say, have some history, not in a weird way or anything, but you know, we were good friends, and we talked about. Basically, she started me trying to edit better in things because her content was actually quite well edited,
Yeah.
and mine was really not. So she inspired me to try harder, and also the collaborations I did with her and with Mr. I Won't Forget, and you know, people like that.
Hmm.
They get more viewers looking at your content, and obviously that then it's then up to you to retain their attention. So if they like what they see, they'll stay. If they don't, they'll go. That's just how it works. And you know, I've kept that mentality all the way up to today. I always try and collaborate with other uploaders to get them more exposure. I like helping people out because I just think the community can grow as a whole if you all help each other. And basically, I just enjoy meeting new people and making friends. And I've got to meet some amazing people doing this, and that's why, you know, I think it's been justified, me spending all this time on YouTube and making videos and things because, you know, I've got to meet awesome people like, you know, Peeve, Orboro, Only Afro. They're all really nice people.
Yeah.
I've all got to speak to them, you know, and you know, once the camera stops recording, once you stop doing the collaboration, I just start talking to them on Skype. And I've had some really, really interesting conversations and found out some really, you know, cool things about those people. And that's what keeps me going, to be honest. I like that interaction.
Yeah. That's something which I can't think of the word for, but it's a good thing.
Yeah.
My brain.
Yeah, no. It's good fun.
Yeah. But like I'm really enjoying doing this series.
Well, yeah, because I think what you're doing is quite good, actually. I liked your idea a lot too, because I just like finding out more about, you know, my fellow uploaders
Yeah.
because, yeah, I think sometimes people forget we're literally just ordinary people, just having a bit of fun, you know, just making some videos, just hanging out, playing with each other. It's just, you know, just like anyone else, really. And so it's always interesting to hear other people's stories, and yeah, that's why I like your series idea.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's right.
But no, so Sunlightblade.
Yeah, sorry.
Also called Joel, aka.
Yeah.
But no. So, what has been a pick a high point or a low point in your channel?
Right. There's been a lot of both, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I have actually. Yeah. That's quite difficult. I mean, um, obviously, as I said, you know, collaborating with people like Only Afro and you know what's his name, Master Kids. Sorry, you know they had at that time I only had I'd say around 40,000 subscribers maybe, and they had you know 80,000 and 70,000 and things. So it just felt I know it. You know, obviously numbers don't really make that much of a difference, but it's cool to know that channels much bigger than yours are kind of interested in you, if you know what I mean. So that's always nice. I'm trying to think of something else. I don't know, like I would, you know, actually, I'll just say right now because right now my channel is growing faster than it's ever grown before. So that's a pretty cool moment. I've never had this fast growth before. Never had this many subscribers per day. I'm not sure what it is. I guess maybe Dark Souls 2 had a little bit of a push, obviously, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Like talking about the subscriber difference. So you're on what 80,000 almost.
I believe, yeah, I think it's something close to 80,000. Yeah,
I think you're like 74,000. But
yeah, that sounds about right.
meanwhile, me on 72. Just
That's pretty good.
72. I was like,
Yeah.
yay!
Well, the way I like to think about it is, you know, that all 72 of those people are literally real people sitting there, like listening to you. I don't know. It just when you think of them as individual people, and then yeah, it makes such a difference. And then when you imagine that you have 80,000 of them, yeah, sometimes it feels strange, but
Yeah,
it's good.
yeah. So, moving on to. So, what do you think of the new game so far?
So Dark Souls 2,
Yep.
I absolutely love it. I was trying to decide whether okay, because I've never played Demon Souls,
Yep.
and before I thought maybe I do want to play Demon Souls. People keep talking about it. Now I think that I possibly wouldn't enjoy it that much actually on reflection because I just prefer the Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1 I think will always be. I think it will always be my favorite game. Dark
Yeah.
Souls is an amazing game. I really love it. I think it built upon a lot of the things that made Dark Souls 1 great. I also think it did go back in some areas, take a few steps back.
Soul Memory.
But yeah, Soul Memory, and some of the bosses, and just some things that don't. I wouldn't say they detract hugely from the overall experience, but they do make a slight difference. You
Yeah.
you can realize, yeah. But no, I think Dark Souls 1 will be my favorite of all time, and the thing that got me started. In many ways, yeah, I don't think it would be hard to beat Dark Souls 1 for me. I absolutely love that game. Never played a game so much, but Dark Souls 2, I definitely love it. I haven't had, I no, I have just finished it, which took me
Finally.
ages, but yeah, no, I know because I'm in exam season right now, so it
Ah.
has been difficult, but uh, yeah, so I haven't had that much time to PvP actually, which is what my channel's all about. So that's a bit annoying, and also people don't realize in my top 10 series I have to be knowledgeable about what my submissions are about. And if I haven't played the game that much, especially I haven't PvP'd, it's sometimes difficult to explain what's going on when I don't even understand what's going on. So
Yeah.
I have to put a lot of work into understanding the clips people sent me, which is quite funny really. But I suppose it's good in a way, keeps me on my toes. But yeah, that's all good.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
it's funny actually because when I started my top 10 series for Dark Souls 1, people said that's a really stupid idea.
Hello again.
How's it going? Yeah.
It's going pretty good. My internet is bad and should feel bad, but Anyway, moving onwards to the next question. I think is that where we were?
Yeah. The two more questions you said, yeah.
Two more questions. Yes. So, where do you see your channel going, sir?
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, in terms of me doing it as a full-time thing, I'm not sure. Well, unless something changes, I don't think that will ever be. I don't think that will ever be a proper something that will take place. But I can see myself doing this part-time, possibly.
Yeah.
Just depends on what happens to my channel in the future, and also, I am at the sort of pivotal point in my life where I'm leaving education and going on to work soon, so I need to decide where my future's going, that kind of thing. So I guess I'll just see, but I'd like to keep YouTube, at least, well, what I'd like it to be is still a fun part-time hobby kind of thing, because I think there's a chance that if you take it as a full-time job, there's a chance it can become not fun anymore, sort of more of a chore. And I don't really want to lose the fun, interactive aspect of it. So yeah, I'll just see how it goes, really.
Yep. That makes complete sense, actually.
Yeah, yeah, well.
And finally, give the viewers, all 72 of them, a short plug of why they should visit your channel, assuming they already haven't.
Okay, sure, yeah. So, if you're watching this and you haven't heard of me, basically I run a pure Dark Souls channel and Dark Souls 2. Only focus on those two games, and it's pretty much from now on is going to be Dark Souls 2. I run a top 10 series where I showcase the community members' submissions from the community members, people like you who send me their clips. I then sort of rank them and talk about them, and there's a weekly topic that changes each week, and then so it's sort of like a mini competition thing. I also run a Legendary Glitches series, which we've talked about earlier. And other than that, I sometimes branch out and do, some fun PvP videos with other uploaders maybe, or just some if I found a new build that I really like, I might showcase it. But otherwise, yeah, just focus on Dark Souls, mostly the PvP aspect, and just try and have a bit of fun. Yeah,
Well, thank you very much.
that's all right. Thank you for having me.
No problem. So, guys, that is goodbye from me.
That's goodbye from me as well.
And I don't know who we have on next week. It's going to be a surprise. I'll probably upload a short 20-second video of who it will be after this comes out, and there will be question time for you, which we will record at some point in the future
Okay.
for commenters' questions.
Oh, right, cool. Yeah, look forward to that.
Okay, so thank you very much, and